Is everybody there? No, this technology doesn't work all the time. Let me know when you see me, all right? There's a delay. It's like you're walking on the moon. You're going to see this minutes after I say it. Hello. Okay. We'll wait a couple minutes here to see who else comes, okay? Before we get started. Cool. You guys like this beard here? You know when you have a beard like this, you're working hard, right? I do take a shower and everything. I didn't shave. Oh, boy. Timothy, what's going on, buddy? Okay. All right, I want to get started, okay, because anyone who's not here can watch the replay. I just want to go over again what the white paper is, because there's a lot of things that we're doing, and I don't want anyone to be confused, okay? So we're going to go over that. These are short webinars. They're not designed for fluff and a whole bunch of content and sit there and talk all day. That's not what we want, right? We want success. So I'm here to kind of keep you steered in the right direction. You can see my face. We're together a little bit. So, you know, you're motivated. It's easy to get lost out there and just jump to something else. And Jeffrey can attest to that, and Jocelyn and Timothy too, I know for sure, can attest to that. So I'm here to keep you on track so that doesn't happen. That's why we have these meetings here. And I want to let you know it is real. You can be successful online, and that's what this is all about too. But I want to go over what the white paper is so you have an understanding of it. We're going to meet every week. We're going to meet for a year or years, however long you stay in. So let me just show you something here. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. What is the white paper about? Okay. It's on a piece of white paper too. I like it. This I'm on EasyVSL, by the way, which I love. It's great for creating video slides. Okay, so what is the white paper about? You just type in the chat box there what you think the white paper is about. Let's just give it a second or two because you're delayed. When I'm saying this, you're actually hearing it like 30 seconds behind or something. So I got to wait a little bit for you to type this in. And also, I'd like to get your idea of what you think it's about, and then we'll move on. So go ahead and do that. Okay, and I'll put in my 2 cents now because you probably typed in there. Is the white paper is about getting me personally the closest thing to one-on-one as you're going to get, although I do Skype calls with you guys, as you well know, too. And essentially what the white paper is for is to, guide you through the process of working online. And I don't necessarily mean just about product creation or anything like that. What it is, it's about more about your long-term solutions for internet marketing, okay, for marketing online. So it's not about, we have the daily cash thing, right? That's something a little bit different. So the white paper is about long-term solutions to making a real business online. And it's a step-by-step thing we're going to go through every single week. So you can do stuff, actionable things during the week to get there, right? Now we're working on product creation. Tonight isn't going to be so much about product creation. Number one, we're working on headlines. I haven't gotten any headlines from anybody. Okay. And this is about real work. You'll be surprised that when you actually complete these steps and do the things that you need to do to start your business, is that your confidence will grow, things will start working, things will start to make sense, and you're actually building a home. So when you guys don't lay the foundation for me the first week, I can't go to the next step. There's really nothing I can do with product creation this week because I don't have any headlines to jabber about. I don't have any appointments to sit and talk about your headlines and go over them. So the step again this week, the instructions this week is the same thing as last week. Get out and create 20 headlines for me about the product that you want to first do your product research, right? And I assume you're going to be able to go over there and figure that out. When the product is off, we'll adjust that. And then create 20 headlines so that we can go ahead and buy the domain name. Once we buy the domain name, we're going to make your graphics for that product, right? So those are the same steps as this week. I don't have any students that have done that. Now, me being as wild as it's been the last week and a half, I may have missed that from somebody. Okay, so when you have done that, then just accept my apologies. It's my fault, okay? But when you haven't done that, I don't want you to get lost in all these other things. Like we're going to be doing something with list building. These are all important things, but with these are long-term solutions and short-term, right? One of the long-term solutions is to create your product. Okay, we need some short-term solutions to put cash in your pocket. Okay, that's the 465 course. But the long-term solution here is creating a product, right? So we have to start building your home. So when you haven't gotten the excavators in or dug the trenches or done any of that, we're not going to build your home. I mean, it's not going to happen. So again, we're going to go back to the same thing as last week. Make sure you got your product in mind and your ideas. Get me 20 headlines together, which we'll go over. We'll go over your product and your headlines. And then what we'll do is we'll make sure that when that's correct is get your domain name that makes sense and then get your graphics created for it. Okay, which you don't have to spend a lot of money on, but the graphics are important psychologically. Now, the reason why I'm walking you through the steps like this is because I just did this. I did this with this product. Had I not done these steps, and I forced myself to do it by myself because I didn't have any help. Had I not done these steps, and I'm looking back at it, I wouldn't have completed my product. And there's many times I said with the Little Guy Big Profit system that, man, I gotta have this launch date done. Otherwise, I'm like an idiot. I don't do this. And I started towards the end. I had to start working 12-hour days. And I'm going to shortcut a lot of that for you because I can show you what the mistakes that I've made and how to motivate yourself and how to do things systematically so you get them done. So, when you follow this stuff, believe me, it's going to come to fruition. And it's my job to help you get there. So you got to help me help you. You got to complete those steps so I can move on to the next phase of product creation. This thing isn't going to grow out of thin air. You actually have to make it and create it, and we're building it from the ground floor. And when you do it right, you're going to get a lot of buzz from it. Just type in Little Guy Big Profits. You don't have to put the .com. Little Guy Big Profits in Google, and you go pages deep with reviews, testimonials, bonuses, all kinds of things. Somebody wants to know about Little Guy Big Profits. They know Eric Larson made it now. That started with an idea out of thin air, okay? So you got to trust me on this. You got to sit down and do it, and you got to put it together. That's what you got to do to make the product creation work. Now, we're going to talk about a couple other things today that are long-term solutions. This is not the 465, we're going to do stuff right now solutions, okay, which we just got our Facebook group together. I'm going to stick Jocelyn in there as one of the administrators because she's very proactive in it now. She's already got her product created, which I'm going to read later on about on eBay. And she's got her ideas set for, the other product, the 465 deal. We're at Digital Point and at the Warrior Forum. And I just put my product over at the Warrior Forum. And thank you guys for the testimonials on that. And that's a good place to put it for evergreen buzz traffic. It takes a little while of buzz. You might even bump it 2-3 times before people start saying, oh, this is something real. And you start bringing in cash on a daily basis. You don't have to do anything with it. They go into your funnel, they go into your list, they'll go into your coaching program, they'll go into your, So I'm gonna help you with this 465 deal to put a WSO together. And by the way, the type of WSO I have over there with all this graphics may or may not do as well as just regular typing. The animal over at WSO is different than the animal at JV Zoo and in the Guru launches and affiliate traffic and stuff like that. They're used to a lot of graphics and a lot of talk and it's a bigger crowd. Think of the WSO as a more narrow crowd that are a little bit jaded. I don't have to tell you any better than that. But the cool thing about that crowd is Once you get on the inside of it and you do well, like the Magic Push Button software I did, you can go forever with it. So, you know, even this one that I have over there, I may rewrite this as just like typing. I'm going to test it out with the graphics like this. I haven't done that over there before. And when the results aren't what I want, obviously it's a beautiful thing to look at. It's like a picture on a wall, but they're jaded. You know what I'm saying? They're a jaded bunch. So you just type some things and it looks like you're just some kind of little Joe Blow on the back burner. And they're like, hey, this guy must be cool because he's not really trying to sell me something. You know what I mean? They translate graphics into sales. So, you know, that's why you don't see that much of it over there. You see some of it, but not quite to what I have. I'm kind of testing it out like that. But when that doesn't go like that, I'm going to redo it and compare it to some good copy that I just typed. So we have you know, a good opportunity for you to get your product over to the WSO. I'm going to teach you how to do that too. We got to create some things, okay? Either on the 465 and on this. 465 you can run as a WSO, and this product creation you can run as a WSO also. Now that's what the white paper is about. We're going to do other things, not just product creation, but they're long-term solutions. Okay, so you want to build it. It's like writing a book. You gotta do it to build it. It's just not going to build by itself. Okay, now let's go over this here. What is it? It's $27 a month. Okay, I mean, come on, let's get real with that. All right, $27 a month. Are you kidding me? Who's going to give you individual service and motivate you to get your stuff done for $27 a month? I've never had it before, but you guys deserve it. You know what I mean? You deserve it because you're suffering, and it's like a bunch of just a big circle jerk out there. And I can't stand it myself. It gives me a couple bucks to motivate me to get this stuff done for you, but it certainly gives you your money's worth. So you can continue that forever. What is it? What is that? Well, it's $1 a day, right? Now, when you don't feel like you're getting $1 a day out of the white paper thing, I just want you to unsubscribe. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, $1 a day, where you can't go to Starbucks for $1 a day. I'm going to make sure you get your money's worth. I'm working for you, so you get things done and get somewhere. All right. So what do you get for that $1? Real world help. Hello, I've done this. I can do it again. I'm going to do it with you. And you get product creation we talked about, and other long-term solutions. That's what you're getting with the white paper, okay? That's the bottom line right there. So I just want to let you know the white paper, that's what it's about. Now, what are we going to do today then? Well, let me get back inside my, oh, this is this Countdown Monkey thing. Where the heck am I? Okay, let me get back in here. Okay. All right, so we're back. Would you recommend using Headline Analyzer? I've used a free Headline Analyzer in the past to test it. You know what, Jocelyn? Headlines are a funny thing. It's based on human nature, and it's based on instinct in riding a bike. So would I tell you to ride a bike with some kind of thing that puts you on there and puts training wheels on there and puts a motor on there and makes you go? You're going to go somewhere, but you're not learning how to ride the bike, right? We want to teach you how to ride the bike so you can write headlines like a savant. Because once you learn these skills, remember, they're acquired skills. You'll picture things and go, oh, man, I got a great idea for a product for that. You'll be sleeping. You'll be like, oh, I got a great headline in my head. I want to write that. You just get better at it. So I want you to go through these exercises. Don't go into any software or anything, okay? And put those headlines together. All right, so I'm going to tell you about a couple things. Let me see what other questions might be here. Hold on a second. Could I give an example of a good headline? Your little guy skyrockets to big profits. It's so easy a child could do it. The same headline, you can see it, little guy, big profits. One of the best ones I've ever seen was a, let me see whether I can find it for you here. Hang on one second, okay? Keep looking at me. I'm going to try and find this thing. Michael Cheney put together a thing. I went through his coaching program. This is what filled in the gaps for me. And Michael Cheney, the thing that really got to me, first of all, he's an honest guy. And like people attract each other, right? And he had a headline on the website that said, Last way to get rich online. Last way. Well, what the hell? I mean, it's the last boat that's leaving the island. Are you going to get on it? Now, he has some credibility behind him, right? He's got some clout. But I thought that was a brilliant headline because the last way to get rich online, who doesn't want a piece of that knowing from an honest guy? I got on board that. It cost me $3,500. But I took what I didn't know and I pieced everything else together. Was it worth it? Heck yeah. But that's an idea of a headline. What you want to do is go over to the WSO and start going through the top 100. You want to type in, products over there. You want to type in top headlines of all time. Start getting a feel for it. Look at your product. You want to have a benefit, and you want to have like what are they getting? What is it with the T's? It has to have sizzle behind it, and it has to maybe indicate or imply that you're going to do something good with it, like make money. Now, I would stay away from all income claims. I don't do any of that stuff. You know what I mean? There's, on the WSO, you can put down what you've made. You can put down what other people have done, but you don't want to say you're going to make 5,000 because you don't know what anyone's going to make, right? They can make zero because they're not doing anything. There's no free rides here. You got to actually work at this. So I need 20 headlines. And here's the thing. After you do your research for about an hour and a half, put together your headlines with your product. It's okay. You're going to make mistakes, but that's why I'm here, right? I'm going to look at your headlines, look at your product, and I'm going to say, oh, I get the way that guy is thinking. I understand what's in their brain about headlines. I understand the product they're trying to do. Here's what I'll say to them to adjust what they're doing in headlines. And you'll go, oh, I didn't think of it like that. Okay, cool. Now I can readjust. So when you're riding a bike like this, and I get you to straighten the wheel out and you're going like this more, it's a little straighter, you'll start feeling it. You'll say, oh, cool, man, thanks for the help. I'm going to take what you're doing, and everyone's going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to straighten it out, and then you're going to get it. So it's like by trial and error a little bit. There's no formula for me to say, okay, write a headline like this, and this, you're good. You are done. It's not going to happen. Do what you do best. Do things from your heart. Okay, that's where you feel things. That's how people are connected to you, and they'll know, they'll feel what you're doing. Okay, so it's very important that you go that way. Man, this looks bad, man. I got to shave. All right, now I want to talk about a couple things other than this. Okay, does anyone else have a question about the copywriting assignment? Anybody? Anybody got a question? Hello? Anybody can hear me? Any questions here? Anybody? Nothing? I know we are in delay. That's the thing. That's why I'm waiting a little bit. You're typing as you see my face, but I'm not actually seeing it because I'm ahead of that. You know what I'm saying? I got an okay. No questions about it though? Okay. It's important that I see some of your work, okay? I really want to see some of the work that you do. I want to see some of the headlines. I want to see, and this is for your product creation, okay? Because it's going to help me build this. Then we're going to get a domain. It's going to start getting exciting. Then we're going to get some graphics for it. That's going to get even more exciting. The graphics will motivate you. You put it as a screensaver on your phone. You put it as a screensaver on your computer. You see it every time you open it. It starts to become real. Something happens. It's magical. All right. So when you try to forecast yourself at the end of the creation and say, oh, I can't see myself doing it, or oh, this seems so far away, I don't know, and you're just talking yourself out of it. That's why most people don't succeed. You have to actually sit down and do these things. Okay. It's the only way to success. And when you take a deep breath and you decide, okay, I'm going to do this, that's when your success is going to start. I mean, that's the truth. That's what I'm here for, is to motivate you and inspire you and help you, because I know you guys are suffering, a lot of suffering going on there. I know Timothy is at the end of his ropes. You know, Timothy is just at the end of his ropes. He's tried almost everything. Nothing's working. I'm here to help Timothy and Jocelyn and Jeffrey and Lance and everybody else. I'm here to help you guys get to where you want to go. And this is real world help. This isn't just this, I'm going to run a webinar and take a bunch of notes and do this other stuff. And you know, the stuff that you feel like, man, I feel like I'm getting a run around here a little bit. Right? It's not good. That stuff isn't good. Because you know, at the end of the thing, the trap door is going to open. You're going to fall through. You know, I'm not going to let the trap door open as long as you work. But you have to work and complete this, okay? I mean, it's just the bottom line. Everybody's responsible for themselves. I'm not responsible for you. You're not responsible for me. I'm here to help you. I can show you where the water is. I can't make you go get it. You know, you got to go get it. That's going to separate the people who are successful and not. But at least here you got the knowledge of knowing that you're getting the right help, and you can feel good about that. You're out of the guessing game, like, who do I have to go to get real world help? That part's done. Now it's going to be on you. I'm going to deliver what I'm supposed to do. You guys got to deliver what you're supposed to do. And that's where your success is going to come from. Okay? How many ones can I get on that? Yeah, Jeffrey. Jeffrey and Lance and I have a partnership, okay? And I have a couple different partnerships with several other members. And basically with a partnership, we're working together. I'm doing more than just this, okay? This, I'm going to help Jeffrey. He can create other products on his own and some other things that he's going to learn about tonight too. That's what the white paper is good for. And Jeffrey, you get a lot of tips here that you might not get between us because, you know, we might not talk as much all the time, although we'll be talking. You put it all together, it's all good help. With yours, Jeffrey, yeah, I would put together a different product idea. Okay, I want to see you create on your own too, and then put headlines together for you. I'm going to take you through the whole process here too, because you and I, as you'll see tomorrow, are going to be doing something quite different. You might not get as much as this as compared to what we're doing. You'll see tomorrow. Okay, so this one's a good one for you too. You can actually be creating this as you go along. Okay, so yeah, you want to put 20 headlines together, and you know, I want to review them. I want to review your product name. I want to see how you think. You know, everybody, and you know, what product you have. What is your angle? The angle, again, is where you're coming from. Why are you different? What separates you from the crowd? Why would I buy from you when I can get it somewhere else? They're going to buy because they like you and know you, right? And you're cool and you got something good to offer. That's how you want to separate yourself. You're not just, you know, a wallpaper. You're not just laying there with everybody else. It's hard to recognize and you're a wannabe. You want to get yourself out of the wannabe to a real person. When you start believing that, people are going to believe in you. When you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you. Okay? That's the bottom line. All right, let's talk about something else here, okay? All right, we got a couple things that is that will adhere to this white paper thing. That's a good long-term solution. Now, product creation, I would keep working on always, because you want to be a product creator. You call your own shots. You build your list. You get coaching. You help other people. You brand yourself. You get all over the internet. You want to create products, okay? But that's not your only model. It might drive you crazy just doing that over and over and over again. Yeah, when you need some money, it's okay to do it. Get it done, and let's put some cash in your pocket. Okay, there's another thing another associate of mine does, and he makes 6 figures a year. This won't cost you a dime to do. It's real, and you can make money at it by next week. I'm not charging you anything for it. I'm giving it to you here for as part of the $27 thing. As part of, I mean, this is included. And this guy is making 6 figures a year, and he doesn't invest anything in what he does. It's all profit. So as part of this program, you're getting it for nothing. Here's the deal. He's a broker, okay? He works mostly with Elance. There's other sites you can work with, but he's having so much success there. And he cruises Elance and sees what people are asking for. Oh, obviously, you got to register over there, and I'll give you the steps to do it. But this is the big picture idea to see whether you're interested in this. And he'll go over there and look for things that people need made. Like his first offer was the guy needed 200 videos put on 200 sharing sites, and or his video put on 200 different sharing sites. And what this guy did is he found somebody at Fiverr to do it for $50. He charged the guy 500. That's 450 profit, just like that. And he doesn't take low end stuff. So you start branding yourself as the guys that, you basically, the psychology behind it is, hey, look, you might not want to work with me. I only deliver quality. I charge a little bit more, but everything I have is good. That's it. And people will say, no, I want you, because they've had enough of the garbage over there. Sometimes they get it cheap. And what do you get in return? Cheap. Now, he doesn't do any of the work that he gets. He outsources it all. He's doing over 6 figures. Well, he's doing 6 figures plus is what I mean. He's doing over 100,000. And anybody that wants to do that, I'm going to show them how to do it step by step. You'll get your account. You'll get over there. I'll show you what to say, how to say it, what messages to send, what type of jobs to look for that pay the best, how to approach them, what to say, how to negotiate, how to outsource it, where the outsources are. And you're just basically going into Fiverr, plucking deal, getting the agree, send it over to the outsource, complete the thing, send it back, and you're taking the difference of the money. He's making 6 figures doing this. How cool is that? And I know this guy personally. He sent me all the steps. I got them all in my email. Anybody that wants to do it can actually sit there and do it while they're building their business. Yeah, and Jeffrey, you can actually do this on the side while you're creating with me what we're doing, although you're going to be pretty busy in that. So I don't know. I mean, you figure out your own time. But that one you can make 6 figures with on the side. This guy doesn't work that much either, by the way. He's doing over $2,000 a week, $2,000 to $2,500 a week, every single week, plucking in a few deals, outsourcing them. Oh, they're done? Okay, thanks. Your stuff is delivered. Give it back to them. Get the rest of the money released, whatever. And I got all the steps for that. How cool is that? How many people like that? You like that, Jocelyn? How many people want to give me a 1 on that? Oh, I see all kinds of 1s coming. It's cool, right? Okay, so the only thing I need you to do is send me an email to littleguybigprofits@gmail.com that you're interested in the broker thing. I'm going to send you all the steps, and I'll even work with you, like I always do anyway, Hey, you guys are lucky, because a year from now, when things are different, I'm the little guy right now, right? When it gets too big for my britches, I can't do one-on-ones. Although since you're at the base level with my team, I'll probably always be there with you. But people a year from now, they won't be able to get me like that. It's nothing personal. They're going to be able to get me like this on group, but you just don't have enough time. I mean, how can you possibly talk to that many people? You're going to go crazy. But right now, I'll help you with that system over there. The money's all yours. I don't want any of it. Do it and make money. Okay, it's as simple as that. I'm here to help you. You're already paying me $27 a month. I told you you're going to get your money's worth, right? $1 a day. You're already paying me. All right, the rest you deserve, unless we're doing a deal together. Okay. All right, so that's one thing. There's another thing that you can do. It's a really cool model. It'll take about 2 years to grow to where you're making real good money. But, after 2-3 months, you can be making money. And after 9 months, you'll probably be making pretty good money. After a year, it's going to be, geez, sit and talk to me from a year from now, you'll be like, wow, I'm glad I stuck this out. The problem with this model is unless you have someone motivating you, like me, behind you, you might get lost in the shiny object world and say, oh, yeah, I bet you it would work, but I need to buy this over here right now. Let me try that button first. I'll keep this on the back burner. No, I'm going to help motivate you to do this when it's your style. Okay, when it's not your style, I actually want to do this. I actually want to partner with somebody on this, on one of them, because I'd be good at some of the content for this. So anybody who wants to do it with me and anybody who wants to do it alone, this isn't going to cost you a dime either. When you do it with me, we just share the money. When you do it alone, it's all yours. I'm not going to charge you for it. I'm already charging you $27 a month. All right. I told you this is to help you and motivate you and find longer term solutions. That's what the $27 a month is for. The $465 is for we need money tomorrow. Okay. We're going to work on some of them too. So let me show you what it is. Okay. I'm just going to show it to you instead of telling you about it. So hang on a second. Let me find it first. I thought I opened this. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm getting it. All right. Let me show this to you, all right? You're gonna like it. Well, maybe. I like it. Works for me. Here we go. Anybody know who this dude is? His name is Mike from Maine, but he lives in Turkey. How cool is that? He used to be from Maine. He's got a cute little logo here with the airplane, and I guess this is when he flew away from Maine, maybe. Let's just fly his logo out of here. Okay, here's Mike. I know him. Here's what he does. It's a review site, but it's better than a review site because it's an interview site. And all he does is interviews with, he does one a day with people that are launching products. And then he gives out bonuses, which we can get PLR for you to start with, whatever. And all these bonuses, whatever. And he'll do two things. He'll do an interview and he'll do a review. So one of them will be a, like what he thinks of your product, and he'll talk about it alone. Another one, he'll actually interview you on Skype. He did it with me. That's how I met this guy. And with this site, you can study, because the cool thing about him, first of all, he's got a really cool blog. It's real simple. And what he does, you see his income reports here? He'll tell you, look at this here. He started in 2011. Look, he made 619 bucks. Wait, what column is this here? Okay, it's profit loss. Okay. So here's what he brought in, and here's his profit. Brought in, profit. Brought in, profit. That's what he brought in. That was his profit out of it. Okay, so you go to 212. Look, he lost some money here. He's probably running ads or something. Lost some money here. Look at this here. In May 2012, less than a year later, 4,000 in, 1,900 profit. 10,000 in, 6,000 profit. Now watch this column here as we go. So he's 18, so he probably was spending money on ads back then. 14, 17, 7, 11, 10, 9, 11, 9 here. 16. Oh boy, I don't even want to talk about this month. 16,000, 30, 30, 26. He's at $30,000 a month now running, and he discloses everything. You go to start here, you want to read about this guy, because what he's selling is he's just a regular guy. He's in Istanbul, Turkey, with a cup of coffee. See, he's doing a story thing too that I do. Look, I'm at home sprawled out on my couch, just in Turkey with a cup of coffee, glass of apple juice, and various empty cold medicine wrappers scattered around me. I've got the flu, boo-hoo, but I'm happy because I make money doing what I love. Here's the About Me page, the original one. Read about this guy, okay? And he's objective in his sales things. He says what he doesn't like, what he does like. It's his wife here. It's a good story to read. So people start to relate to him. What happens is people come to his website every day to see his reviews. They like the product, they buy it, right? And he makes his affiliate commissions. All of a sudden, you're on the other side. You're helping affiliates. All of a sudden, all the product creators get to know you, and they want a piece of it, and they want to be on your interview thing. So you can sell more products off his website. Then he has his own case study thing. You can put your own products here, which he gets opt-ins all the time. Develops his own list, sells them stuff too. And it's because he does interviews. Here's all his episodes. Okay. So you want to go start here, read the income reports, go to episodes, and you're going to get a real good idea who this guy is. I know him because he interviewed me. And you can see that right here. Go to episode 613, Step-by-Step No-Fail Online System for the Little Guy, Erik Larson. Hit this. And there I am being interviewed right here by Mike. Once you figure it out, earning an online income just isn't that hard. The main problems are multiple distractions, shiny objects. Solution comes down to you have tried and tested blueprint to follow, works in numerous niches, fill in the blank, simple. Today, Erik Larson on the show discusses Little Guy Big Profits training, see how he made 20K in sales on his first product with no experience or affiliates, and see how he's broken down into a fail-proof that works every time. Click here to get, now this is an affiliate link, right? You can watch the show here. So, you get what I'm saying? When you are the type that don't mind putting together, and we do it, I would do the same theme he's doing, kind of the same layout. It looks very friendly. Then you put down a really good story, and you start out by just doing reviews. You probably want to do reviews for a month or two just to get the hang of it. And then I can help you get real interviews, or I'll do real interviews with some gurus and stuff and some people selling it. All of a sudden you become the interview guy. And then you work hard at it a year from now. Imagine this gets to like a decent income a year from now, where it's making sense, where like you get out of bed, you're doing an interview, and you put it online, you're good, and you know you're getting money. Now that's good automatic income. It's a long-term solution, but it's something we can build together or build by yourself, and it works. So how do you like those 2 little cool free tips today? Anybody? Those are the tips for the day from the white paper, okay? And you got your assignment that you need to do for the week. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, which one you like, Jocelyn? Both, right? I know you like both. This girl is active. We're going to be doing something with list building too, in case you got that email from me today. And I know Timothy's on board, Jocelyn's on board. This guy is a crazy, stupid email list guy. I do lists too, but I do it off my products. This guy does nothing but build lists. So I'm taking everything that he does. I'm going to make a product out of it, just like I teach you guys, right? I make my own product out of it after I build a list from it. You always want to test things. You don't want to be theory. I'm going to put it together and put it in my own words, put it in my own style, make our own crazy list building course, but build the list too from it. List, when you have a list, see, this is a product relationship list that I have here. I'm dealing with people one-on-one. I don't want to sell you a bunch of stuff every day. I mean, that's not what I'm here for. But I wouldn't mind having a list of 100,000 people that are just in the game to be in the game and, you know, push a button every day and send it out. This guy's making 25 grand a week. He doesn't even want to do another business because he doesn't want to deal with it. He made this product. He did put this product out and did very well with it. But that's what he does. He hits a button every day. He makes 25 grand. And you notice that the best emails are the ones that tell a story. Did you guys get the mailman email today? Yeah, both, Jocelyn. Did you get the email, the mailman? Okay. And I know some of you did because you got the product, the list building product. You want to tell a story, right? Because it engages people. So when you have a list, they'll start looking for your stories, even though they might not buy off you every time. They're not offended because you got some kind of cool story they can relate to. You know, I told the story about the mailman today. And I started thinking, geez, why isn't anyone wasting money on their sending out mail anymore? I mean, just do it digitally, right? But mail's another beast that we may go into because you can make a lot of money through mail. You can get a lot of internet marketers through mail because not a lot of people are sending pieces out. So when you have capital, you can do a direct mail piece like postcards. Woo! You got some serious opt-ins and some serious conversions. It's not like the Warrior Forum where everyone's tainted, right? So yeah, you want to tell a story. When you do, everyone's looking forward to reading it, especially when you can offer some kind of like worldly advice or some kind of anecdote or something that, you know, is kind of cool to read. You're like, That's pretty good. That was an interesting email. I put some thought into it. Guy's pretty cool. He's not just trying to sell me something. I mean, there's something there you could buy. You know, you could, it's like ice cream. They have it at the store. You could buy it. You don't have to, but they have it there. You might buy it every once in a while. So you want to tell stories. You want to be a storyteller and make it your stories. You know, they're told with some kind of meaning behind it, and then you'll make sales. So I want to get Jimmy's list. I want to have one of those lists on the side where I'm not really dealing with them one-on-one, where I can hit a button. You want to go on vacation? Hit a button and walk out the door. Okay, baby, the money's in the bank. Let's go. Right? Michael Cheney's making a crazy amount of money on that. He's got about close to $400,000 just this year alone from his email list that he made. That's just hitting buttons. That guy's a master copywriter and a master storyteller, and his emails are funny as hell. I mean, I'm working on my storytelling just by reading his, you know? That's another thing. When you get some, I would subscribe to Michael Cheney's list when you're not on it, just to get his emails and read them every day. That's a good tip for you right there today. Read Michael Cheney's emails every single day. You don't necessarily have to buy products every day, but read his emails, because I do. And I get my story. All of a sudden I start thinking about my stories and what I could say, you know, and that's what you want to have in your emails, you know. So we're going to be doing something cool with list building. Sending me, how do I get on the broker? Oh yeah. Yeah, the broker, yeah, just send me an email. Send me an email. Yeah, Timothy, you'd probably be good at that. I met Timothy online, you know, on a Skype call. He's a cool dude. He's got a daughter like mine, same age. And we were talking, and has another child. Your boy, right, Timothy? And about my son's age. And the only thing he's got a wife. I'm a single dad, so I do everything solo. That's what I kind of like. It's kind of interesting world that I'm in. I like it. But the broker thing, you guys can start making money next week. I want to see some success stories on that, because I want to put together. I'm putting together a package with this guy. He approached me because he wants to sell his. You're getting it for free, because I told him I was going to give it to you for free, because I want some testimonials. You guys got to give me some good testimonials from that, okay? And you know, in case somebody does want to work that with me, I'd be willing to do it. We could share the money on that too, because I can close deals. I'm a big ticket closer. I close deals from. I mean, when I was in the real world, I closed deals from 17,000 to 72,000. Just regular people, signing them to a contract and having them feel good about it. You know what I mean? So I could close deals over there too. You know, maybe we could work something where you find the bite and I close the deal, and then you work on the liaison of outsourcers. You know, I could be the deal closer and you could be the logistics, you know, just getting the deal, putting everything together and delivering stuff, you know, and then we could share the money. So I'm not opposed to anything like that either. So those are two fantastic opportunities for anybody that wants to make a side income. And Jeffrey, you can see some of the things that I'm teaching here, so you can see whether it's worth sticking around. But I would say for $1 a day, you're going to get your money's worth here. Whoever's in the white paper, okay? Well, I'm going to take my daughter out to get something to eat. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark out. I know you guys on the East Coast, you're totally dark. Jeffrey, you're probably not right now. So I got to get me some grub. I'll put this replay out. Sorry, it's been a little bit slow getting everything out. You know, I do have a lot on my plate. That's not a story. But then my internet was down for the day. I switched over to Time Warner Cable, and my megabits per second went from 25 we were on to 200. Okay. I got some serious megabits, but they're all day. And then the system broke down and the guy had to come back. The actual, the interface that they brought for the internet broke. The lights wouldn't even go on. I changed the plugs around. You know, I turned it off, turned it on, and nothing. so it was defective, material. So they came back, but it took all day for me to get back online. I had to do a lot this morning. So, but this replay I'm going to try and put on tonight, because other people can't make it, and I'll get it back on there, and just send me an email. Let me know when you're in the broker, and let me know. The other one too. Yeah, 11 p.m. We're almost done here too. Oh, Jeffrey. Here's the deal, Jeffrey. See, Jeffrey and I, we have a deal in place along with Lance. Okay, those guys chose to come. We're working together. I mean, directly together on things. And what I would say, Jeffrey, is these things that I'm offering you are something in addition to what we're going to do. And you'll see tomorrow, you're going to be plenty busy. So, maybe this would be too much for you to get involved in. But, for me, I'm going to be implementing it as we're doing this too. I'm actually going to do it. So it's a great course. I mean, that would be totally, dependent on what you want to do. But, when I see it working the way that it looks like it's going to work, building a list, you're going to build. Here's what happens with your list on product launches. Your list will grow, but it doesn't grow. It doesn't grow like this overnight. Okay, it grows, and then it grows, and over a year, and then 2 and 3 years, and things move along. And these are the type of people that you pretty much want to help, like I'm helping you. Okay, there's a way to build lists just to suck them out of the internet, where you're basically, it's the way the system works. There's people on there looking for stuff, and you're going to show them good quality stuff. You're not there. And a few of those you'll suck out into your coaching program too. And I mean that in the nicest way when I say that, but you'll find people that you can coach too. So, that's just totally dependent on how you feel. You know what I mean? You will get value out of it, and you'll be part of that group too. But that's probably the last piece of the puzzle that I'm putting together for now, because we got our product creation. We have, the white paper, which is a daily thing. We have the white, well, which is the same thing. But inside the white paper, we also have these other opportunities, long-term things. We have the 465. All of 465 is going to be is stuff that I find that we can implement together and make money now. Okay, that's what the white paper is for over there. Okay, and then the list building is the other thing. The cool thing about list building, this guy's built his list over a pretty fast period of time. I'm going to be working something with a lady pretty soon here that's going to implement a program for me that will take leads off of Facebook and make me money at the same time, where I don't even have to touch it. It goes into your funnel, makes you enough money, get you leads for free, put it on automatic pilot. How many people want automatic pilot like that? And I'll teach you that in the white paper system too. That's not going to cost you anything. But this other thing with Jimmy is a list building, so that you can build and grow your list on the side. So, maybe you wait till tomorrow until we talk to see how much work you're going to be doing. I got a lot of work ahead there for you, buddy, which is going to be good. But you can take a look at it and then let me know what you think. All right. Anything else? Yeah, that's right, Jocelyn. It's in a relationship, just like I'm building a relationship with you guys. I know you're going to go to bat for me when I need it. You guys went over to Word for him and put a testimony there. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, and thank you for that. That means a lot to me. But we all kind of help each other, right? You don't find that very often. This is what I'm teaching you to do. When you help other people, good things are going to come. You got to sit there and do work, and you got to come to bat, okay? It's getting dark here, man. I better get off. All right, I'm out.